Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for checking out the video today. I have a pretty quick haul for you. I went to the Bridgeton, Missouri Goodwill outlet for like the morning half of their opening hours. And then I went to the St. Louis outlet for the PM half. And then I stopped at like a really empty Habitat for Humanity in between. And then a couple things that I went to in outdoor quarter sale of a thrift store the next day. Now this is not the most amount of cash I have found at the Goodwill outlet before, but it does break the common misconception that the stuff at the outlets is just garbage that has sat in the store for months and nobody bought even on clearance. Mine is almost entirely straight from donation stuff. A lot of times it'll come out in boxes or bags that the person dropped off at Goodwill and you have to open it yourself. I find trash, and I think I found someone's driver's license before, and bills, stuff that would never make it out onto the sales floor of a Goodwill and then back into the outlet, and cash, like you'll see today. Now before we get into the haul video, 99% of you watching these videos are not subscribed. Just push the button, pause, push the button down below, hit subscribe. We don't even post that many videos. We won't be clogging up your feed, and it really does help us get seen by more people, get better feedback, and make a better channel for you. Alright, let's get into it. These 4 things I got from the quarter sale. These they actually charged me a quarter together. Just a salt and pepper shaker. A little rusty on the bottom, so they are just for decoration, but I still think they'll go okay. I say I'm not buying any more hats. I can't turn down a quality, good condition hat for a quarter. This is one of the bigger Disney plushes. He's a little dirty, gotta clean him up, but these sell really well because they're the more expensive ones in the store. I got a Wii board. Of course I have to pick that up. The only thing I did not think to check while I was there was the battery compartment, and I got it home. And I'm gonna have to do some work on it. Hopefully it still works. But if not, I only spent 25 cents, so it wasn't a very big risk. Okay, these suitcases I got for myself. They are great for storing like little project pieces and craft pieces, and I've been trying to get more organized. They're actually in really good shape inside. This also I probably got for myself. I just thought it looked cool. And I didn't realize this guy had a little broken leg at one point. But they did a really good job gluing it back on. Just a little vintage shaker. And I had to get Pyrex, of course. The little one is stamped, the big one it washed off, but I still knew it was Pyrex by the style anyway. But our glass is, I think, 39 cents a pound. These kind of little trays do really well in my mixed lots, so I always pick them up when I find them. These had been hanging on a wall at one point. Christmas, I've dialing down a little bit, but it still sells for me. This is like one of those little clip reindeer, some jewel bright ornaments. And then these guys will go with other dolls when I find them. Anytime I find anything sealed and new, I gotta take a look at it. So these are some Cricut stuff. There were a lot that were opened, but I prefer to get the ones that are still sealed, so I don't have to know if the parts are missing or if it's how much it's been used or anything. Wii game. This I went ahead and picked up. It was actually inside a movie case, and I just happened to see it when I was moving it by in the bin. This I got, these sell for about $25 because it's a PBS show. So I went ahead and got this. It's still in really good shape, the boxes and everything. And I did check the cases to make sure the right DVDs are in there. I do okay on anime. It's not like a huge seller for me, but it is pretty steady. I got this little Tony's Pizza guy from the 90s. I love weird plushes. especially from companies. I don't know why. They just grab my attention, especially if they weren't made for a toy. Like, why was this ever made? Who needed this? I don't know, but someone still needs it today. Mario plushes and video game plushes do really well for me. I usually end up selling multiples to the same person, but Yoshi will go pretty fast. This guy I'm not going to sell for much, but I am next month doing an auction in one of my Facebook groups. It's like weird things and just a little odd stuffed animal to get a little bit of attention to the auction. Tissue paper, you know I got to pick up. And then these are new padded envelopes. I actually had bought a couple bubble mailers there also, and then I got them home and realized that the bubble mailers reeked of cigarette smoke, so those are just trash. Unfortunate, but it's one thing about wearing a mask at the bins is you're not going to catch that kind of stuff. This guy is a Boyd's, like it's not a bear, but like a Boyd's bear collectible. I bought a whole lot of Boyd's at the pound store a few months ago, so now if I find one I pick it up because it gets renewed interest in the lot I have. Just a little bit of jewelry and pins I found. And then you guys know too, toys. I grab toys and I'll bundle them together when I get a bunch of the same brand or kind. Okay, this is the one thing I got from the Habitat for Humanity. It was $1. There we go. It's Little Bear from like the Open Show. I don't remember him being quite so creepy. But these go pretty consistently for about $20, and I've seen them at that price for several months now, so I'm not worried about him losing value if I wait a while to list him. Hats I gotta get. I don't actually know what this one is, but it was new, so I grabbed it. It might just be like a little local company. For some reason in my head, like, I was thinking this was a Zamboni company, because I was obviously very tired and saw like Z. I was like, oh, Zephyr, that's the thing that they play at they bring out at hockey games to clean the ice. That's really cool. But we'll see. If not, doesn't weigh very much and learn the lesson. Here's a little Motorola painter cap. Really thin. A little bit of stains on it, but not too terrible. I do really well with anything that's camo at any time. These are memory pouches from 31, but they're still in the little bag and super light, easy to ship. These will go in my ephemeral lots. Actually had someone asking for like 90s and 80s stickers and stuff. So we got some Valentines and some stickers. Now normally I will pick up any belt buckle I find. Although the first bin store I went to, I could not find anything to like actually cut the belt off of them. This one I might actually just sell complete because it's new. These I got from the second pound store where I normally go. I do really, really well with belt buckles, and a lot of times people overlook them. This one's pretty beat up, but it says Dallas, so I know that one will sell fast. This one, I'm going to do some research and check the authenticity of that, but I might keep this one whole also. This one I'll cut the belt off and I'll just sell the leather bands to crafters. Just a little heart belt buckle. I mean, the ones that snap off are nice and easy to get, but these can cut off and then they can go onto a belt that snaps. I had this whole bag of bowling cake toppers. They're weird and a little bit eclectic. I'm sure there's not a whole lot of demand for these for cake toppers anymore, but someone will want these to go in a jar. So we'll see how those do. They're really light. This needs to be clean because someone uses a pen jar, but just like a weird little mug. Love me some little needlepoint stuff. So Country Kitchen and 2 owls. And a Hot Topic patch. Throw that with my patch lots. And I did find money at the pound store. I found these dimes in a collector book. but it started in 1965, so no, there's no silver in here. I had to check the years to make sure. All the other thing, it was $5.40, so hey, that like halves the total that I spent on everything. Now these were my favorite finds from the day. This was from my normal pound store, the one in St. Louis. They were just like this in a baggie. If you're one of these people that like bags up your stuff or labels it before you donate it, just know that you are awesome and I love you. I'm only into these for like a couple cents each, so even if they're not major titles, I am still really happy with them. Okay, now this was in the bag when I found it, and when I first opened it, I thought it was like dollars, but it's actually Republic of the Marshall Islands coins. These are just brass coins. This one's the 12 Apostles. There's the certificate in there, and we'll get in and you can see a couple of them. So from 1997, there weren't a whole lot of these listed on eBay, and I think that's just because managed payments changed how you can sell coins, and I don't know if these would be banned on that. The problem is that Facebook also does not like you to sell coins. So what I might do is talk to the guy that I sell my jewelry to, because I know he knows a couple coin dealers. See if anyone's interested in buying this for like a show. My other option is to not really put pictures of it up on Facebook, because the pictures of the coins will get flagged, and then I just have to sit on it and wait until somebody knows what I'm talking about and asks for better pictures in chat. But pretty interesting find. I was pretty excited about that. And I will update you guys on that one when that sells to see how much it went for.